Here we have 5 pieces of history that wasn't exactly on the up and up. 1. The Teapot Dome scandal, the oil bribes that destroyed a U.S. president's legacy. In the 1920s, President Warren G. Harding's administration was rocked by one of America's biggest political scandals. Secretary of the Interior Albert Fall secretly leased federal oil reserves in Wyoming, Teapot Dome, to private companies for bribes totaling $400,000 equivalent to $6 million today. The fallout led to prison time for Fall and tainted Harding's posthumous reputation. Explore how greed infiltrated the White House and why this scandal remains a blueprint for political corruption. 2. Blood rubber, the genocide behind King Leopold II's African fortune. Belgium's King Leopold II disguised his brutal colonization of the Congo as a humanitarian mission. Instead, he turned the Congo into a personal rubber plantation, enslaving millions. Villages that failed to meet quotas had hands amputated as punishment. 10 million died under his rule. Uncover how Europe ignored atrocities for profit and how this forgotten Holocaust funded Belgium's golden age. 3. Opium and empire, the British East India Company's drug-fueled conquest of China. To balance trade deficits, the British Empire flooded China with opium from India, addicting millions and sparking the Opium Wars. The East India Company, backed by Parliament, bribed officials and smuggled drugs to destabilize China. Learn how corporate greed and imperial power colluded to create one of history's most exploitative drug cartels. 4. Tammany Hall, the corruption that built and broke New York City. For over 70 years, the Tammany Hall political machine ruled New York through bribes, kickbacks, and voter fraud. Boss Tweed embezzled $200 million, modern value, from public projects while immigrants traded votes for survival. Discover how this Democratic Party powerhouse rigged elections, controlled judges, and why its collapse reshaped American politics. 5. Banana republics exposed, the CIA-backed coups for corporate profit. In the 1950s, the United Fruit Company, now Chiquita, dominated Latin America, owning vast banana plantations and bribing dictators. When Guatemala's president threatened their monopoly, the CIA orchestrated a coup in 1954, installing a brutal regime. Dive into how U.S. corporations and spies toppled democracies to keep bananas cheap and profits sky high.